after looking.
I'm sure you did. Are we back? Part 2. Not so jolly live stream. YouTube crashing out on me. I don't think we're back.
After.
Lee. This is not good. Das ist nicht gut. Ah, there we go. Not. I think we're back. Happens. I guess. Kill YouTube. How disappointing. We had to split up the stream into 2 streams because YouTube or Streamlabs sucks. Donkey farts. Half an hour in. Only looked at 5 submissions. And it decides, yeah, I'm gonna stop working now. Oh, we're back. Let's get to it. Up next we have Phantom, or the Red Phantom. They write the text box. /text was taken from a random horror game on my tablet. LOL. I don't know what it means, but it fit the vibe I was going for. It was pretty funny playing a horror game when I don't know what it was saying. Okay. Another horror submission. Horror-based submission. Ooh. This is visually interesting. The Red Phantom. Phantom.png. Bam! I think my only critique, because this is, and the reason I'm saying this is because I think it's really cool. Give this a star, give that a star. Is I kind of wish that the text box was ever so cut off, like right around here, just so our slides would be shown, because I feel like they really add a lot to the image. I think this right here might be the darkest point of the image, given that it's like an area which receives no light. Other than that, oh, there's a lot going on. I was trying to figure out what the heck is going on here, but I guess they took the little slide and then like mirror warped it. We're back. We're so back. We're back. It appears last stream got some oh god, hiccups that killed me. What is up, modified? It'd be really funny if it stopped again. No, it wouldn't. I really like this one. Me too. This one's good. I agree. Can someone translate the text? Let's do it. Probably means nothing. It's funny. It's like, you know how people think like Arabic for some reason is like a scary language? Like they use Arabic for like scary text, and it's the same thing going on here where it's like, ooh, it's Japanese, vague. Image translation, Japanese to English. When I woke up, I was in a normal dream, is what it says. That actually fits kind of well. Did we get a float submission this time? We didn't. Yeah, so a lot of people did not submit. Float, no float submission, no Michael submission, no anxiety submission. We haven't had a guts for submission in like 3. I think they've moved on, but that's okay. These things happen. We'll have to compile the rat lore now that it's concluded. But yeah, good color work. Once again, matching pretty well with everything else we've had so far in terms of like TX's distortion, Titus's distortion rather, and Slime Boy's also red horror inspiration. Very cool. You love to see it. You don't love to see the stream dying. Red and rad. I feel like the I feel like they're all tall creatures staring at me from the forest. Oh, you feel like there are tall? Yeah, yeah, yeah. 8-9. Feels like an obscure indie JRPG. That's kind of funny because I feel like I mentioned the whole JRPG thing earlier. Oh, that was with Minty's submission. All right, let's get going. Let's continue. Let's move along. We got Bill Artman. Excuse me. There was a park I used to go to that had abandoned architecture. This personally harkens back to that. All right, cool. Once again, we're getting like a testimonial type submission from Bill Artman. Last time they submitted something, they'd taken it was like a picture of a building that they had been to or were familiar with, and now we're getting an image they have from a place that they used to hang out, being a park. So that's cool. There we have it. Boom. Oh, wow. Feels unreal. Oh, the slide going behind the tree is the coolest thing ever. I didn't have time to finish my idea, but I'll catch up if that's allowed. Also, regarding the first art, I want to add a comment. Did anyone recognize the other old edits competitions reference in the background? Yeah, actually, we spent, I would say, like the first, like, I spent a good 5 to 10 minutes talking about that, actually. So, oh, well, no. I lied. I didn't catch the other images in the background, although I did notice it, like the Suburbia stuff in the Blockbuster. Somebody mentioned that, actually. I think it was Hiccup. I missed that. But I did mention the fact this was the first ever image edit. So, layers. There are layers to this. You're crazy. Minty, I don't know how you do it. Looks sad, feels like a disassociated memory. Yeah, that's a really good way of putting it. I'm struggling to find words for how I'm trying to describe this, but I definitely get that, especially with the trees. How they're all kind of like at this angle, like it just doesn't feel real, but obviously it's like from a memory. Onion. Yeah, I thought that too. Layers. I didn't even mean to mean it like that. Feels like a memory shot from 2010. This one's really good. Yeah, I like how they took it and decided to focus more on the parts that, like, they kind of like just are doing this, right? And then they took out the trees. They took out these trees, the arborvitaes here, and they took out the taller trees over here, which I can't identify. So really sick. Which, by the way, I wonder if anyone took this tree and turned it into a Christmas tree. I think that would scratch an itch, but we'll see. I know there's one specific edit that focuses on like they took the image and just like made it like a Christmas themed image, so maybe it does that. It'd be a real disappointment though if no one had thought of that, because I feel like it's like maybe it's a little too obvious. I love me a good overgrown aesthetic. This the framing, what would usually be the image of the center point is off. Yeah, for sure. It's not centered. It's like it makes you have like. Yeah, I know what you're trying to say. I know what you're saying, but I can't communicate it. In terms of like the image's framing and the composition is like warped almost, if you get what I mean. Like, I don't know where to look at. I don't know where the focus is. There's like, is it over here? Is it this? And obviously this is filled with like grass or dirt or something. It almost looks abandoned. So that's really cool. And then this building back here as well, or whatever structure this is. So I really like this one. Feels like they did the most they could. The lighting is also really good, yeah. You know, looking at this old playground, I feel sad it'll be repaired sooner or later, although I would like to remain as it is. Yep. It is pretty cool to see. The snow actually in it looks like it's it gives it this feeling of like dilapidation. Rather than it being snow, it just is like it's kind of like transparent or something, and it got beat down by the sun, and the underparts are fine. Gonna focus on my project now since it's taking quite a time. BRB. Also excited for the new I'm assuming you're trying to say like Shamalama Ding Dong album. And it's funny you mentioned that because that is actually our next up submission. We got Kieran. Shamalama Ding Dong. Volume 4. Feliz Navi Schnaz. Oh my gosh, that's too good. Let me get this going. Gotta download this. Okay, that's 1. Oops, I closed it. 2. 3. And 4. I thought I saw a 5th. I did. Oh. Yeah, wait. Cool. We're chilling. 5. Where do we start? We start with number 1, of course. Oh god. My body's rejecting it. 1 sec. By the way, I just wanted to mention that these crosses of the pool look exactly like on Law's sword. Oh yeah, you're right. I have that sword. I forget what it's called. It's called a Kikoku or something like that. Lil Schnaz, Shamalama Ding Dong, Volume 4, Feliz Navi Schnaz. Shookbot? Actually, let's try. Whoa, dude. I was worried that Shookbot might, like, kill the stream again, because for some reason last time I did it, it killed the stream. Oh, he did it! There it is! The Christmas tree! The itch has been scratched. The goat. The goat. And he's got a little red nose like reindeer. Oh. I don't even like Christmas like that. Like, I'm not a fan that much. I just, I like Halloween, you know? I'm a Halloween guy. But, if the shoe fits, if the glove fits. Rap version of Rudolph? Yeah, we need like a... I imagine he takes the Christmas songs and he makes trap samples of them. Rudolph goat. I'm a DM you a songs edit made me think of LOL. Let's get to it. There we go. The real one and only in the game. Although, you gotta step up your game, Kieran. Where is Schnaz's signature? You didn't get it signed this time? I thought you had the hookups. Lil Schnaz, Shamalama Ding Dong, Volume 4, Feliz Navi Schnaz, 5 Schnaz. And then it's got the snow on it. Very lovely. Good morning, everyone. What's up, Vinna? Vinnacom Music. Good to have you on the stream. I don't think you've been on the stream in a hot brick. You forgot. I get it. You were probably entranced by the star power of Schnaz, where you were like, yo, like Christmas album, so cool. Didn't have the mental capacity to ask for his signature. I get it. It's okay to be starstruck by the goat. Never mind Shookmas. You're about to experience Schnozmas with the forced release from the hottest rapper in the game, Lil Schnoz. Thank you, Kieran. And thank you, Lil Schnoz, for blessing us with your presence once again. I don't know how you managed to keep finding photos of this one person, because even in this little... Well, actually, that could just be the Santa suit itself. But, I'm trying to figure out which face he's making. I don't know, because is this a different body entirely? It doesn't matter, the logistics. Schnoz is real, after all. Just like Santa Claus. And you can look no further than right here with our Lil Schnoz, Feliz Snobby Schnoz, Volume 4. Do we have a set list? I don't think we have a set list this time. That's okay. He's real, just like Santa, and that's what matters. The Santa suit was a PNG by itself? Ah, yeah. I want Schnoz on my birthday party. How much does he charge for, Kieran? What's the going rate for Schnoz on birthday parties? We have another submission by Kieran, who writes, I actually quite liked the first photo, but it didn't win the Discord poll, so I decided to use the photo anyways for this little extra project. Think of it as a Christmas gift to celebrate this wonderful Schnozmas. By the way, thank you, Mint, for the inspiration. And this is in reference to a chat that Minty said, saying, okay, hear me out, next submission better be Lil Schnoz Game CD for the Nintendo Wii. And... whoa! That is sick. Snozatron. The universe is, expanding. I gotta pull this one up. Yeah, this is the other image, which I'm on the fence about, because I could either use it for the next one, or I can find a better photo. Because, I guess like we can do it for the next one, because it kind of goes back to the roots of these types of edits in terms of simplicity, whereas I feel like the other ones have been a little more complicated. At least the last 3 or so. Got a lot to look at with this one. 7, 8. I didn't do a 7. I did an 8. I did 9, 10, and 11. This is 11 submissions, technically, by Kieran. I'm going to have to put these all into their own little folder here really quickly. Wonderful work. Such effort. Crazy stuff. Little schnoz. Y'all are going to love this one when you see it. And Snozatron, the new PlayStation 2 game rated Schnoz from Goat Studios. Schnoz. I feel like the schnoz thing really works with my congested vocal whatever. Shookey, we can't hear the music? No way. You should have told me sooner. Snozatron. Santa Claus is real because Santa is secretly Lil Schnoz. They don't want you to know it. Is this Schnoz's next album? Nah, it's the PS2 game. It's Snozatron for the PlayStation 2. All the homies played this. It's the mecha fighting game where you can play as Mecha Schnoz or Lil Goat Mecha. Lil Goat Gundam, as they call him. Yeah, Lil Goat Gundam. OMG, no way you got your hands on the rare Lil Schnoz PS2 game. Must have cost a lot. That's what I'm saying. Any price? 2 doubloons. This feels like I've been standing my whole life and I just sat down. Shookey, restart from the beginning of Death Turkurt's Yards because that's the exact time where it stops. Minecraft music. That's what it reminds me of. Got it for only $2. Amazing. Schnozatron. Defeat the ops with your swag and sick beats. You can play as either Schnoz Mecha or Goat Mecha. Oh, okay. I thought it was Goat Gundam. But I was wrong. It's been a while. Combine you and your Goat's Mecha into a Super Mecha. Customize and design your mecha along with your goats. Unlock special abilities when collecting mini golden goats. That's so funny. Ops are trying to destroy your city. Bro, it's up to you and your goat, mecha, companion to defeat them. Use the power of your cool dance moves, insane hip-hop beats, and out-rap the enemies to defend the city from the evil. I wonder how does Tron Bike of Schnoz look like? And we got Twister up in this Schnoz. Let's see. Goats Computer Entertainment. All rights reserved. Made in Schnoz game. Goats Interactive Inc. All rights reserved. Trademarks. Goats Computer Entertainment. Goats Computer. Doohickey. Developed by Le Doohickey Interactive Limited and Dank Entertainment Studio. Schnoz, Pro Logic, and Double D symbol are trademark of Mecha Laboratories. Software is only compatible with the PlayStation 2 computer entertainment system displaying the Schnoz logo. Yeah, you gotta have a Schnoz PlayStation. And there we have it. The Schnoz PlayStation 2 Schnozatron video game. Consider this a Schnozmas GIF. Actual Schnoz lore. Le Doohickey. Of course. You gotta get that attention to detail. Schnozatron. Trademark. And there we have it. Alright. Next up, we have a submission by Sown, and they write green. Here's their submission. Could be wrong, but I don't think that's green. What do I know? That's cool. Yeah. We got some noise. We got a lot of noise. Purple. Inside a violet balloon. I think that's orange, dude. I think they're colorblind. FNAF purple guy vision. Yeah, I think it's orange, actually. You're right. Oh yeah, grape flavored. I feel like this would taste like Fanta grape, which is like the nastiest Fanta flavor, at least in my opinion. The vignette fuzziness makes me anxious. Oing, oing, geen. In my chair. Har, har, har. Come here. Kitty on my lap. Imagine finding out you're colorblind like this. Name a yellow fruit. Orange. Harmony and ultraviolet. Why are your paws cold? Oh, she does not smell good. I think she just took a dookie. Alright. Pretty cool edit from Sown. She's purring, although the mic isn't picking it up. Why are you on the table now? Okay, well, she's on the desk. She's on my desk now. You can hang out there. What are you doing? Stop. Twilight used the wrong spell. Yeah, I like that. That's the good headcanon. That's what we're going with for that one. Next up, we got Jew. This may or may not be a photo that is related to my real life. May or may not be. Usually when people say that, it means it is not. And boom. Oh man. This kind of hurts my head. Where did you get this? So I like that a lot of people so far have been filling in the empty pool. Like Bill Artman did that, and now Jew's done that here. We're about halfway through the submissions, by the way. Just to let you all know in terms of like time, which the last stream was 31 minutes, this is 26, so yeah, a little over under an hour. Nikyu. The barbed wire being transparent breaks my brain. Oh, it is barbed wire. I was wondering what that is. I kept thinking it was like a hook shot type thing, like a grappling hook or something. Oh no, I'm drawing some renders. You'll have time. I'm certain. Hi Dasuki. Hi. What's up, Moon? Welcome to our what do you call it? Oh, you beat the bouncers? Nice. I cannot figure out my way around that map. I struggle. I've only played it like 2 or 3 times, but it's like an entirely new map. They said it was only going to be a shifting earth, but no, it's like an entirely new thing. But yeah, I haven't even gotten to the bouncers. I cannot. Every time I've done it, my team couldn't get my randoms couldn't get past Mog. That's cool. We're doing our liminal edits / Shookmas comp. So we got some Shookmas submissions like from Minty here, and I think like 1 or 2 more, and then it's combined with our and look, Moon, I'm glad you're here for this. This is the We Made a Deal room, and I showed that on stream, the previous stream. The other one crashed, so I thought you'd find that charming. But we're looking at Jew's submission right now for the comp, and let's see, 1, 2, 3. In 4 submissions, we will have another Shookmas image. So that'll be fun to look at. Oh, there's text. I hope it wasn't your fault. Hope you're okay. Ooh. How could I forget we made a deal? I don't. How could you? We made a deal. I thought this shadow is like as someone drawing was. Oh, I see what you're saying. Like when the window gets foggy outside, and so you start drawing like pictures in the fog. That's great. I like that. Yeah, this is cool. Charming, like Fireball charming. Uki referenced Fireball. The only thing I can think when you say Fireball is Clash Royale, or the whiskey, or this. Shookey, show we made a deal again. Okay. Exploring the VP Void Mall update with friends. 17 minutes ago. Titus, did you upload a video while you're watching this stream? That's pretty cool. Julian, it's a hungry world. They're gonna eat you alive. Here it is. We made a deal. Digi. Oh, I'm gonna make another poll. Maybe, hopefully it won't crash the stream. I am making a shitpost submission. Hold on, you got it, my guy. Next edit comp is we made a deal. Real leaks, guys. Yeah, I uploaded while watching this. The deal stream, lol. Alright, I'm gonna make another poll really quickly. Hopefully it doesn't crash the stream again. Okay, Kieran had this idea where we take the, you can either take images or you can edit the video itself of the most recent video I did, where it was just like the Urbex video of me walking around in the building for like 8 minutes. And you can edit that. So you can take clips from that and edit that into whatever you would like. Or you can take screenshots of that video and then do edits from that. And I think that that would be a really cool thing to start next year off with. So for those who know how to download YouTube videos and do video editing, which is just YouTube to MP4, and they're running it into a software. Or if you want to take images from that video, so you can kind of do your own little liminal space snippeting. But I thought that was a cool idea that Kieran came up with, and it's different, as Effect is saying. I haven't gotten around to watching that one, lol. So if you all are down, I think personally that would be a really, really cool idea. And like I said, you don't have to do video editing. You could just take images from the video itself. You can just use YouTube Downloader. You can just sue YouTube Downloader. Wow. Anyways, thank you, Ju, for your submission. It is vaguely traumatic, and it hurts my brain. And I like that you can't really, at least I couldn't really make out what the shape was at first until Titus mentioned it was like barbed wire. And I like that the fill-ins with the nature is really cool, and it's kind of like almost, I love this when I see this, like when I see snow and then the plants are kind of like poking through depending on like if they're shrubs and whatnot. And then the text up here is like, it's kind of like an Easter egg, so that was fun. It's almost playful, but obviously it deals with like some heavy subject matter. So there's a dichotomy in that aspect. So I like it. And I guess you have another submission too. Another 2 submissions. Next up we got Nikuro. Dream Machine is what their submission is called. And I accidentally almost named this file Kikuro, which sounds like a One Piece name. Here we have it. This is cool. This is cool. I don't know why I sounded like Beavis when I did that. Or sorry, Butthead. This is cool. There's that one person in the Discord server. I don't remember who it was. It's somebody who doesn't talk too often. Maybe it's that. It's not the glue person. Who? Let me just stream through the chat really quickly. Yeah, it was glue. Never mind. But they sent a voice message where it's just them going. Let me just play it.
Liminal spaces are cool.
I thought that was the. Oh, he does the laugh too? I missed that part. I thought that was the funniest thing ever. That had me dying. I love Beavis and Butthead. I was actually gonna wear my Beavis and Butthead shirt for this stream, but I'm wearing something else. Cause it's a short sleeve. Shookbot, what are your thoughts about the Dream Factory image? You can say that again. What are your thoughts about the Dream Factory image? Oh, I'm liminaling it. Oh, I'm liminaling my spaces. Yeah, he's gooning to this. Chat, where are we at? My chat is being blocked by... Oh, I didn't... Did your message about it being a crash? No, all it said was that... All I got was, it may or may not have been related to, something that happened to you in real life. Did you get into a terrible accident and I missed that? Oh, that was when my brother crashed the car. Everyone was fine, but still scary. Oh my gosh. That is... I was distracted. I'm sorry. I did not mention that. That's crazy. I'm glad everyone was fine. I cannot believe I missed that. Deal competition sounds cool. There's more to choose. I don't think I'd be able to edit the video, but I like the screenshot idea. Yeah, right? It leaves enough room for everyone. Because you don't even have to do, like, a full image. You could just do, like, a screenshot of, like, a narrow, like, hallway. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could do, like, a... Let me just, like, give an example really quickly. So I'm watching the video, right? And I'm saying, like, you don't even have to do, like, a full thing, right? You could just be like, okay, boom. This is the part I want to edit. And I want to edit, like, just this. You know? And then if you were to do something like that, I would ask that you provide, like, a timestamp, so I know, like, because, you know, it's almost a 9-minute video. I'm not gonna know where everything lines up, but it would be nice to know, like, where at least it was taken from, right? So I'd ask, like, okay, well, this is from 2:47 at that moment, or you go to, like, yeah, like this is perfect, right? Like, you want to edit this in a more traditional sense, you can just take your screenshot, or, you know, do this. And I mean, I'm getting inspired by myself doing this, because now I'm like, I kind of want to do like a visual collage type thing where I go and I take images, and I don't know. I'm more the ideas are already in my head. Maybe I'll participate in this if we do it. Let me end this poll, though. Got 88% saying I'm down. Okay, hopefully that doesn't crash the stream like it did last time. Winter ice on the road. We took road sign with us. That's awesome. You posted it? Good. We will get to it, my friend. We will hawk to it. The thundercloud definitely calling out for Pegasus. Oh, yeah. Nostalgia gooning. Who isn't gooning to this? Nostalgia gooning for Terragero. Window XP vibes. Dreamcore. I'm glad I helped with the idea. Of course, Kieran. Yeah, I think personally I take pics, since for me, downloading a video. Oh yeah, for sure. Hike up for sure. I know that you are yeah. You could turn it into a YouTube poop too. Oh yeah, you could do a YouTube poop. Titus, you forgot to vote. It looks like, regardless, even if you had said no, majority, because it says it's at 87. YouTube poop would be funny. You could do a YouTube poop of it, but I don't talk in the video, unfortunately, so I don't think it'd be a great thing to unless you like took videos or live streams of my voice and then like superimposed it on the video, like with sentence mixing over the video. But, you know, Seuss. Yeah, who doesn't love a good YTP? I've been neglecting this image. Let's talk about it. We got snow dripping down into the slides, creating little clouds in a cloudless environment. I think this is awesome. I love the lens flare. I love the setting. This is just wonderful. This is just it's classic Nikuro. I mean, he's done this before. I can open up our folder here, and I mean, tell me that these don't work together side by side. I think honestly, if you just added a little bit more of that tint, that pink tint, these are like brother and sister companion pieces, right? So, and the funny thing is that the clouds here are actually taken from a photo, and these are, I'm assuming, like photoshopped to a certain extent. So Fine job, fine job, fine job, fine job. Oh, we finished the Titus album. Okay, let's go ahead and put on a second one. This is the Void Places community soundtrack. But thank you, Nikuro. We've got a couple more submissions of yours to look through since I know you submitted some photography for the Shookmas. And I will continue on. We got another Bill Artman submission. I like this one. I like this one a lot. It's so different from his other one, but yet similar. And I'm gonna pull up all three. Well, these two are practically the same. I'll pull up the two for us. But yeah, next time let's do that. Let's do that little video idea, the Kieran idea. I think that's good. It's different. It's fresh. It's unique. Gotta have at least, gotta change up it up every once in a while, you know, just like how we did the photo stream that one time. That was like 5 hours. Although I don't think that this one will be 5 hours. Maybe I'll have to make like a video for it too, just to be like, hey, this is what we're doing. Oh my gosh, Petscop fan, I just saw your submission. We will get to that one. Goodness gracious. Bill Artman. Bill Artman Part 2. What are our notes for this? I like the sort of midnight lighting one finds leaving for home. Is that all? You're gonna drop this banger and then leave us with nothing? I'll take it. Getting to the end, folks. 10 more submissions. Shookbot, thoughts? I'm on that good kush. I'm on that alcohol. Is that your feeling when you see this? He's like walking around. He's drunk and high at midnight, walking around. He sees a slide and he's like, I'll go through that. So this is interesting because rather than the image being edited itself, it looks like Bill Artman took an asset from the image and then edited it into something else. Previous Bill's edit was like a memory from 2010. Now this one is like one from 1997. Premium indie game vibes, limb spec, but they slowly getting creepier. Eddie Dahomey! What is up, Eddie Dahomey? Long time no hear from you, my friend. See you, my friend. The Mexico film Piss Tint. It's true. This has to take place in Mexico. Hey Bill, give me a goated submission worth nothing. Hey Bill, give me a goated submission worth nothing. Nothing? Surreal click and point mystery game. You know what's funny? Not funny actually, and I'm not gonna talk about that. Anyways, reminds me of a dream I had once. Eddie Dahomey, the OG Nitro gifter. As in booster. I don't know if they're still here. I don't know if they just popped by, said their chat message, and then dipped out. Anyways, Bill has a second submission, which is just the same thing, but a little greener. Or, sorry, purple in this case, considering Sone's submission. Now, I wanted to take these two and put them side by side because they both kind of have the same coloring. I didn't know you were still here, Moon. I thought you dipped out. Here we have it. That's cool. Mold. I don't even know what this one tastes like. What Petscop fan said. Mold. So... you know that? Do you know the smell of food mold? And it's like a sharp whing into your nose, you know? Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like almost has like a weird mintish aroma. Do you know what I'm saying? It's different than like house mold, which kind of has this like mildewy, musky, moist smell. This is like a super sharp It's like a scent shrapnel being splattered into your nose. Do you know what I'm talking about? Because that's how I imagine, like, neither of these images smell, and I don't know why I'm bringing this up. I think I just wanted to talk about my fixation of mold smells. I don't know, I don't smell mold. The green one either tastes like mold, as stated by Petscop fan, or green apple dunked in battery acid. Green apples. Green apples, but not like sour green apples. And you know what it tastes like? It tastes like Skittles green apples. You know how like Skittles all taste the same except for like that time like 10 years ago when they rebranded the green apple, and now it's like the only one that has like a distinctive unique taste. It tastes like those, but somebody washed out all the flavor. Wet, but there was no raining. What does battery acid taste like? Ask Pennywise. Let's continue though. I'll quickly mention that I think this is cool. And I like seeing the pole being swapped out for other stuff. That is unique. Tormaverse. Tormaverse. Lovely lunatic Lucy. Remember to drink water. Face. And we have not one, not two, but 3 submissions. So let's take a look-see. This one is called Faded Memories. Tormaverse 1. This is Yumi Nikki Snowy Day. And this is Lava Pit. And let's start with this one. They're gone now, and they're never coming back. They're just memories now. Alright. We got our classic. Oh, I can't resize it. That must be because it is at a certain resolution, but no worries. It can work as a little background here. Yeah. We got our Tormaverse submission. Correct. By the way, I was backtracking the streams a bit, and I think my second submission happened between the crash of the first one and the second one, so it didn't show up. No, my friend. I held off on showing your submission because I was holding out hope that you would turn up, and you are here. So we can do that next, actually. Thank you for reminding me. The green one, yeah, we got that one already. I don't know this one. Rotten green apples. My monotub had a lot of trichoderma mold, the mold that you're talking about, and it smelled great. Monotub, what is that? Trichoderma mold. I'm gonna look that up now. Interesting. I think, while I'm disgusted, growing cannabis, how to avoid mold, and what is trichoderma? I think obviously, like, while mold is, like, disgusting, it is pretty crazy that these microorganisms can just, like, live off of rot, you know? But I'm more of a probiotic guy. You know, give me my kefir and my kombucha and my sourdough and my other stuff like that. Apple cider vinegar. Fermentation. A monotub is a tub used for the cultivation of fungus. Ah, okay. You see, I'm familiar with just mycelium blocks when I was growing my blue oysters. Yay, Torma. Oh, I love it. Thank you, Minty. Thank you, Kieran. Einfach Orgensafts Turnip. Rain World. Torma up. Let me lock in here. So we have the image flipped, and we have a beautiful drawing here of an eye, like I don't want to say weird core eye, but that's what comes to my mind. And I want to know what backing overlay texture you have that created this soft pixelization with like the pinks and the purples and the blues and the cyans. Fun fact, I used some of my older wholesome edits for the corruption of the image. Oh, well, there's my answer. Very cool. Sick though. It's simple. I like the little blocks in the text. It makes it a lot more like, I kind of get this like, once again, like RPG feeling, you know, like the text comes up and it's like do 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 do, you know, as each letter pops up. Oh, and look at the layering too of the text. How you have a blue and purple drop shadow in the middle, which almost gives the effect of like chromatic aberration or like a soft glow. When, I mean, there is obviously a gauche white blur, but you do see that, interesting that some of the purples aren't appearing here when I do see some on the D, but not on this stuff. It's so well made, it's fun. Selective wiring, really nice. Monotubs provide a space that retains humidity. Using physical warmer or cooler, mycelium generates heat that escapes through the top vents while fresh air comes through the bottom vents. It's fun. When I had a mycelium block, it was just like a block wrapped in plastic, and then you just cut like an X, and you could either do it on the front side, and then once that grows, we did it on the back, and then the sides and whatnot. And it is fun. I've not grown mushrooms in a cultivated area like that. However, I do have, my friend has he has like a rack, like he has like a tent that's probably like 6 feet tall and maybe like 2 feet by 2 feet, and then he has like an air duct where he has like CO2 coming in, and then he has like a stack of different mycelium blocks, so he grows a bunch like that to sell at farmers markets. And I was just his lackey for a little bit, where I was just like, here, I'll just grow some stuff on my balcony. So he's growing indoors, I was growing outdoors on my balcony, and then we'd get like a couple ounces out of it. But it was fun for the time being. Also, I just copied a bunch of text and put the mosaic and Gaussian blur filters on. Yep. That's what I like to see. Let's continue. We got our obligatory Yumi Nikki submission. Gotta say, I love the border going on here. Once again, our image is flipped, and you have colored in some of the assets. Like I see here are clear umbrellas. I say clear, more like pearlescently excuse me, covered umbrellas have been draped in multiple color stripes. Very cool. Ooh, look at the pool being filled in. That's awesome. And I can zoom in on this one. I mean, I guess I was doing that with the other one too, so I don't know what I was complaining about not making it any larger, but very nice. Chat's going crazy. Shook lore. Torma eye reveal. This is beautiful. For the eye, I took my picture and drew the wings behind it. Use the same trick as the other text. Yeah, I thought that was your eye. Just because I know you like to use your physical, you know, you've used your arms and hands and other things and your trinkets. So very cool. Very pleasant location. Pinko. I think it's really well done in terms of like the background getting pixelated, because it does look like it actually fits really well with the setting and the characters. Love the Yumi Nikki edits. Love the flowers. The flowers I also love. The flowers are wonderful. And then obviously towards the right side you have a little ghost character with some poison flowers. I took the actual assets from the files of Yumi Nikki's 0.09 version, except the frame. I recreated that from scratch using another file as reference. It's cute. Yeah. The pink is nice. Shookbot, be nice. What are your thoughts? You cook bacon, but you bake cookies. He's probably just thinking about Santa Claus. given that it's winter themed. I just noticed the water. The water is so cool. And did I already mention the colors? I like the colors. The colors speak to me. Torma, there's a website called Sprites Resource. I need to compile all of the Yumi Nikki edits that you both have done, and if there's been other people who've done them, but I'm pretty sure it just has been you both, and we can just kind of like put them up in a. I was trying to think of the most accessible way to like display these in some sort of like visual gallery, and obviously I have a lot of them up on my website, but I wish there was like a way. I mean, I guess I could just make like a Godot game or something where they're all featured in some type of like exhibition hall that you can like walk through. But I was just trying to think about like the most accessible way, and I thought Roblox originally, but then I'm like, not everybody wants to download Roblox. And then if I did do it through Godot, it could just be an application that you could download and play. So I literally just thought of this as I'm speaking, so maybe I can do that. But I think it'd be cool to take some of the more pronounced thematical pieces and kind of put them in their own little display gallery areas, and then I can make a game where you're kind of like walking through a virtual gallery. The first real color of Celestial's hair before becoming the chromatic. Facts. I know what you mean. It is that soft pink color. That is another way you could easily get me to freak out about a submission, is if there's an MLP style submission. I know Torma has done those in the past, and I've probably speaking high praise. I mean, that image that you made for Shooktober of the headless horseless Shook on the Pinkie Pie, fire. Roblox, oh Roblox, yep, our problematic friend. Speaking of Roblox, let's talk about Roblox's original direct competitor in the past, which nobody sees as an issue anymore, which is a Minecraft submission by Torma. Haha. We need more wholesome edits, real. OMG. You, me, ni, ki. Shookbot, what's that? You're cold? I got you. Ah, yes. Shookbot is a griefer. I have to say, the attention to detail is crazy, because once again we have the image cropped and flipped. Well, I don't know if it's cropped, but it's flipped. And the lava bucket takes up what would be this space right here. But then you also went through the effort of filling in the back pool over here. That is crazy. And look at the color differences we have between our submissions. We have like a dark purple one, a soft pink, and then a dingy orange red. I always wanted to do a Minecraft edit. Fire. Get it? Look at this. Look at this. I like the. Is that a netherite shovel? This like what am I saying? Meta contextual collage we have going on of our orange characters. We got our orange hoodie guy and our orange fire pony character, and then we have a Minecraft Steve on fire. It's flipped but not cropped. Right. Thank you. And Shookbot, I have to know. Are you just like what?
I bought a liminal space in Egypt, and what they do for you is they give you the liminal space.
Very cool, my friend. Also, this file ended up being named 123 Tormaverse, so I think that's funny. But yeah, serendipitous lava chicken. You know, I still have kids coming up to me singing that, and the thing about kids, which is so funny, is they'll come up to you and talk to you about things, and you're just like expected to know what they're talking. They expect you to know what you're talking about. Like, one of the kids came up to me, one of my third graders, and he's like, "Look, I'm the Stuffy from the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, from the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie. Har, 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 har." And imagine if I was like a 40-year-old and had no idea what he was referring to. But I don't know if it's because I'm younger or if that's just how they are, but they will come up to me and just say these obscure things and expect me to know what it is. And I know what it is because I'm chronically online, but I just wonder if, are they just like that in general? Anyway, it's fun. It's funny. And the reason I mention this is because they still come up to me and are like, "Lava chicken." And I'm like, "Yep, you got it. Steve's lava chicken." Har har har. Spleef, lava shoot butt, chicken jockey. Have you ever been to the Rainbow Funhouse? No, I do not live in the UK. Popular to contrary belief. Or is it contrary to popular belief? All they know now is Lava Chicken, Labubu's, FNAF, and 6-7. Less Lava Chicken. They don't really say that as much anymore. I do have a lot of girls who carry around Labubus. They wear the Labubus around their, like, pants, I guess. And, Godskin Duo! And, 6-7 is incredibly popular. Labubu giving me straight teeth. It's true. They love Labubus still. Even some of the boys have Labubus, so just the current thing. But, you know, I'm a fan of Pazuzu, the ancient Mesopotamian demon. And I don't know if y'all... What is it? She's, like, crying. If you've ever done research on Mesopotamian deities, but it is fascinating because there's, like, hundreds. Sorry, I did it again because I thought you would not read the first one. Oh, no worries, my friend. I've just been like looking at different Mesopotamian gods, and let me see some of the more interesting ones. There's one that I thought was really cool. It is... Here, let me just read this one. So this one is Mesopotamian and Sumerian. They're a demonic Mesopotamian deity with the head of a lion, teeth of a donkey, naked breasts, hairy body, and blood-stained hands. They are called, their name is Lamashtu. So Lamashtu, Lamashtu, and they are believed to be the reason why miscarriages happen. So, that wasn't the one I wanted to read, but that is the one that I was able to pull up quickly. There's one that I'm specifically looking for. Where is it? There's Ninada and Kulida. They're two deities. They're not like goddesses per se, but they are always seen together, and they represent like music and festivals. And I think it's cool that in divine musicians, right, are Ninada and Kulida, and they I think it's cool because, like I was mentioning, they represent festivals and like partying. And they're always, like, together, and I think it's cool because it's like, oh, okay, so they're about, like, collaboration, and as, like, apostles, they're always, like, it's always, like, two, you know what I'm trying to say? But where's the one that I'm trying to find? Here it is. This is the one that I was trying to mention. There's Ninkasi, and she is the goddess of beer and brewing, and I just think that's funny. So Ninkasi is that's my goat right there, even though I do not partake. But you look at the Mesopotamian and Sumerian gods, and it's like, oh, this is cool. Godskin Duo real. It's true. And it gets a bit awkward because then it's always like, this is the god that it's just like ancient lolly bait, where it's just like, this is the goddess that is perpetually a child, and they also married their father, and that's like 1 in every 8 Mesopotamian Sumerian gods. So it's strange, but it's fun. Get a load of the ancient god Bronze Age meme compilation. I am learning about Mesopotamia. Mesopotamia is so cool, and so, I love ancient civilizations. That's where Shadow of the Erdtree is based off a lot of, and I think it's like modern day Iraq and Jordan, I'm pretty sure. Shookey in the back wants your attention. I'm glad I didn't go to school anymore. Chris Findings, what's up? Gotta head out now. Have fun. Why no kids talking about the voices of the void is why no one's coming up towards you and talking about how much they want to eat shrimp and talking about how the aliens want the shrimp. Ancient religion is wild skull. I have 3 things. Your microphone is unmuted, but it has detected no signal. Drop frames by 20%. What? Bye-bye, Kieran. Take care. Alright, let me stop with the hyperfixation yapping and move on. We have another submission for the comp, and this is by King Squirrel. Or King Sai. Excuse me. And then I'm also going to download these submissions from Nikuro. And that leaves us with 8 submissions to go after this. And I'm probably going to pick up the pace because it's already an hour and a half. Clips aren't working right as otherwise I'd clip the ancient lollybait. What happened with clips? That's so sad. I thought you were going to do me and Torma side by side again. Oh yeah, thank you. I forgot. I'm going to do that right now. Image contains references from Yumi Nikki, Snow World, and Undertale Snowden. Sorry if you don't understand them, but I hope chat enjoys them nonetheless. And honestly, it was hard for me to do in this block bench, but I'll try for my next submission. At least attempt it. I appreciate that for mentioning me to hold that up. I would have been angry at myself otherwise. Here we are. We got a GIF. Look at that. Beautiful. I posted this one to the YouTube post, so it was one of the ones that I managed to see earlier, and I have to say, this is quite beautiful. And it's funny to see the, you know, in like RPGs, they have like, I always say it's like hamburger and hot dog sprites, to where the hot dog style is where the character is how you actually see them, how they're actually supposed to be seen, and the hamburger style is when you're actually playing as them, and they're like a little like very short square sprite character. And now we now with this we have both the hot dog and the hamburger character model for Minty's adaptation of our clown Shookey. Speaking of which, Shookbot, thoughts?
Limspec? I think it's a limspec, but I don't know about limspecs. I don't know nothing about that.
Fair enough. Oh, mister, it's probably not going to take longer than 2 hours. Yeah. Sans. He always underestimates the amount of time the streams are going to last. Love the little Shooks. Wario. Oh, I like this one. Chibi? Chibi. No. I wouldn't call it chibi because, maybe. OMG Beetlejuice? Where? What about Petogui's Beetlejuice from ReZero? I like the light post a lot. This is really adding a lot for me. This is really doing a lot for me. Would have done a Torma reference in this, but I have no idea how, to be honest. You could have done like a pink pony or something like that, or you could have done like a angel of sorts, like a angel in like a Lolita dress or something like that, or maybe an eye with wings. Oh no, Shooks doesn't know how to do the papyrus laugh. Took a long time imposing her into the bars. There's also a girl on top of the slide. I do see that. It is kind of freaky in the way that I feel like I'm being watched. This is cool. I like that it's moving because it feels like an interactive piece, almost like a game where I'm like looking around. Oh, I didn't even realize the little Shookish is shookin'. It's like kicking their feet up. That is so cute. And I need to play UT. I do need to play Undertale UT. I gotta play UT. Sans. And then I saw a character over here, and they're sleeping. This is fun. A little igloo. It's a classic video game where you go into the igloo, and it transports you into an entirely new area. Stream playing Undertale. Okay. I have to do Yubidiki too. I promised. Touring at the top of the stairs. This is so cozy. Yeah, Noah. I'm enjoying this. The girl is one of the enemies in Yuminiki, a Touring, or however it's spelled. Remember Undertale before Deltarune? And they're scary. Yeah, it definitely looks scary. I didn't want to be insulting, but it's kind of creepy. Stream playing under Yumi Nikki Tail. Stream, so I should stream under Nikki Delta Rune Yumi Tail. They chase you the entire time and trap you in a world till you're forced to reset. That sucks. It's kind of a jerk move. Personally, I wouldn't be okay with that. Updating my shitpost 1 RQ. Take your time. I don't have anywhere to be until like 3 o'clock EST, so we're chilling for now. But you know my ADHD is like, I gotta do the next thing, so take a step back, you know. Get Shookey hooked in RPG Maker games. I like RPG Maker games. I wanted to do Mad Father and Witch's House for the Shooktober stream, but then that stream ended up being 6 hours, and at that point I was like, well, I should probably do something else. Never get to mash title of Disillusions into that mashed up title. Thank you, Minty. This is unlike anything we've seen yet in terms of what has been accomplished. Let's continue. And maybe if we're lucky, we might possibly, and I'm not sure, see another submission from the one and only Minty. But this is great. I think it's amazing as well. I'm just seeing how the snow kind of like fades, and it looks real. It looks good. It's muy impressive. Quite the contrast, I gotta say. 6-7 hours. The Touring are said to represent bullies and Madatsuki's in real life, according to some theories. I will say this. King Sai's editing has improved, okay? Especially compared to, like, my least favorite submission that they've done, which I'll pull up, because we can talk about this. We can have a constructive conversation about this, and we don't have to set anybody's pants on fire. So this, I was not the biggest fan of, because to me, it was like they just took some images and superimposed them. It lacked depth, and it felt like, excuse me, low effort. Obviously, there's intention. Like, you can see the bikini bottom thing, place it on the pillar. But to me, it just seemed like, you know, they wanted to include their special interests into an edit, and it wasn't in a way that felt particularly moving, as of with, like, Hiccup, when he put Monet into the edit, which I think is awesome. For those who don't know, by the way, she has the devil fruit that is a Logia, so she's a snow woman, if that makes sense. She can conjure up snow. She's practically, if you stabbed her, you'd just be stabbing into snow, and she can, like, regenerate it and create snow. So that's why it's, like, thematically fitting. I think I failed to mention that in my freak out. But anyway, the reason I mention all this is because at least here, it thematically makes sense, and you can see that they have improved as to where they're placing their assets. It doesn't feel random. It doesn't feel like they just slapped them on and called it a day, right? We have things that are also drawn that have a lot of character. There's multiple colors. We've got blue at the top, red at the bottom along with the green. There's these flowers, these like Mario ice flowers to fit the theming, and they're even different scales, along with like a Christmas border of a, what are these things called again? Mistletoe and holly leaves, and the Christmas ornaments and the streamers and the Mario star on the Christmas tree to fit the overall theming, and the text, which is like has this retro feel, kind of harkening back to like early edits, and it has like a duplication effect to kind of create this tunnel, and it gives that kind of like I said, like retro feel. This is 10 times better than the airport one, right? Like, I can see improvement from this. Oh, hey, I made it. What's up, doctor? The image tastes like LED lights. Ah, I like that. So, hats off to you, King Squirrel, King Sai, because you have shown me now that not only are you capable of creating compositional works, but you have shown me significant improvement over the course of like 3 submissions. And what that tells me is that we can keep working at this, and we can make something that truly will have everyone on their toes. And I have to mention the lighting as well, because I do notice the lighting edits, and I think that the blue is really nice. And I see as well the particle effects. So this is what I mean. You have such strong potential, and I love to see that. So thank you for your submission, and thank you for not giving up on yourself, even though I am rather harsh with your submissions. And let's go ahead and continue. We have our next submission here. We have 3 images by Nikoro. I imagine it's going to take us a couple minutes to sort through these, but this is their Shookmas submission. So we saw previously their comp submission. This is their Shookmas submission. What they normally do when we have these other form comp type things is they submit photography. So I believe we're going to look at 3 photos that they took for Shookmas, and it's like, yeah, we can do that. Oh, that's not it. I did not download them. That must be why I do not have them here. Let me do that. Probably be helpful. And are we done? We're done with that soundtrack. Go to this one, I guess. Oh yeah, this is very Shookmas. I'm gonna it's mic. I'm gonna mute my mic really quickly. Gotta cough out some stuff. Back, got the images pulled up. Let's do it. Let's get ready. And boom. It fits the vibes. It passes the vibe check. I can't drive, drink water. I am drinking water. Thank you for reminding me. Take that water break really quickly. Speaking of taking a break, might go take a quick bathroom break in a second here. We'll see. Chat's going crazy. I love it. Holy F. Love. Yeah. Capturing snow on camera is crazy. So. But yeah, this is sick. It's reminiscent of our original photo, right? I love snow. Love snowtography. How does every single image keep getting better? They went on a real location and shot at the nighttime from a different angle. Yup. They found where it was. They, what's it called? Geolocator? POV, you're on an average German playground past 4 a.m. in winter. I have a similar image to that, but I couldn't work them into the edit. Danke, ja. Are these what German playgrounds look like? All you get is the balancing beams and the single bar. Can I put some snow photos somewhere? If you'd like to. Yeah, we can take a look at them. Very cool. Let's go ahead and continue. We got this image, which looks like it's an abandoned classroom. That's sad. Wow, this thing is in a very, very, very disheveled state. Goodness gracious, the floor is disgusting. There's a lot of leftover trash and junk. It looks like it's been completely untouched, as the classroom is still in the same exact setup. Or maybe these are actually welded to the floor. They're like built into it. But look at that. We got some insulation falling from the ceiling. Rake. The walls are peeling. The boards look to be fairly untouched. We have a language that I can't really decipher. Someone has left their Snapchat and Instagram. That's funny. Miku was here. Mikulu was here. Oh, I see. They're like people, like leaving tags. There's a little bunny reading thing, and uh-oh, gotta watch out. Oh, never mind. It looks like a window's cracked. I thought that was like a reflection. Interesting. You're exotic. Making a submission right now? Ooh. Are you making a Shookmas submission? Or are you making an image comp submission? Or are you doing both? Love, love, love this photo. I thought the one said Torma on one of the blackboards. That would be freaky. That's some ARG type stuff right there. In some places, yeah. Sad. Sad. It's also a reference to the fact to practically no daylight in winter, I think, LOL. I don't think I can make it, Shookey. It's taking too much time for my idea to work. Oh. Well, if it makes you feel any better, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 submissions to go through. But, I mean, if you just want to submit what you have so I can show it, I can do that and just like, you know, we can do that. And also, if you don't have the ability to do it, that's okay, because we already got your wonderful 2 amazing submissions. So, yeah. I see Titus edited Sone's image. Torma TV Ustream. Stop with the 6-7 jokes. They make me laugh every time. We'll do it. We'll see what we can do. This is crazy.
Presenting an American
Whoa.
Dream. Introducing the new DC.
I don't like the voices. This is crazy. Whoa. Oh, that's horrifying. Disgusting. Thoughts? Captured it perfectly. I'm in shock from this photo. I want to drink that water. I think you would just die. So like, look, it is like they have the square that's perfectly centered in the middle Wow, this is mesmerizing. Mesmer reference. That's so scary. It is. No, right? I'm with you. Like, what is this? What is that, bro? Ugh. It's some type of like fire hose type thing over here. This is straight up from a horror game. Like, what the heck? And the chair in the middle is crazy. I don't think that's grass, my friend. Currently storming, so sorry if I leave / die because of a storm. My apologies in that case as well. Hopefully if that happens, you can check it out in the VOD. Asbestos? Asbestos is white. And asbestos is just like an insulator, you know? You could hang this in an art exhibition. You really could. Wow. Well, this has been a fun little side tangent. Thank you, Nikuro. Alright, let's go, go, go. We are... Let's see, I can either do another Shookmas or I can do another submission. Let's do another submission. Boom. Okay. I don't like the voices. Alright, this one's by Weary. This is so abstract and different from anything I've ever seen them do before. Roots? Could be roots. I am obsessed with this. What the hey? Remember that one art exhibit book I sent you last year? That was last year. This is the same exact feeling of some of those. Yeah, it's on my bookshelf. Right over there, where I'm pointing. Can you see where I'm pointing? Because it's right over there. Looks like a 2000 Flash game. Love it. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it does, doesn't it? With like the superimposed IRL textures combined with like the low quality, not low quality, but I would say like lack of texture type thing going on. Like, what? And then you got the galaxy pool. This is crazy. Okay, I am going to quickly run to the bathroom. Give me like 30 seconds. We can talk about this when I get back. Yeah, I didn't make my tea right because, like, it doesn't taste, it just tastes like milk. And I'm definitely not, I definitely don't feel caffeine in my veins. The collage style is, really collagen style, nice. The greenery and textures, it's really cool and creative. And stack all the desks and chairs. Mix like while you're gone. It looks really cool and trippy, by the way. Yeah, I kind of like the edit. I kind of like the background being a frame for the overall image. Actually, I'm gonna go grab some proper caffeination drugs because this is not doing for me. And I have like a couple more submissions, and I want to give everybody the same amount of, you know, respect. This ain't doing it. Nope. Just tastes like old milk. Be right back. Caffeine doesn't actually give you more energy like people say it does. Maybe that's like a thing from like cartoons where like characters drink coffee and then it's like ding ding meters at 100. It's not true. All it does is tell your brain you are no longer tired. I don't feel tired, but I know that if I had caffeine I would be able to lock in more. So we're back. Look at the spiral staircase. Now I'm almost considering going back and going over once again Minty's first submission and Hiccup's 2 and Slimeboy Chris's 1 and Titus's 2, just so I can have the stream all be one thing. Because I'm so upset about the fact that it just randomly stopped. I'll go get lunch. I hope I can return before the stream ends. Take care. Well, yeah, I hope so too, because I would love to show yours. Well, I'm going to, but I hope you can catch it. Should I put my snow photos in stream comps? Yeah, that'd be good. But yeah, this is sick. A vibe. Reminds me of that paint thing. I forget what it's called. Let me look it up. Kid pics. This. How do I clear? Whoa.
Oops. Oh no! Oops. Oh no!
Where's like the silly objects? Whoa. Where's the one where I can do like money? That's cool. I can draw something really quickly. I'm trying to do devil fruit. Oh, look at this. This is what I was looking for. No, never mind. There's a lot of these.
Oh no!
They sure give you a lot of colors. I wonder why they have cyan and pink as one of the palettes. It's funny because I always associate this with like Shookey colors, but like everyone uses. Oh, you can't see it, but like everyone uses these colors. Like I'm pretty sure like this is like the Mr. Beast colors, you know. Anyways, I don't know why I was doing that for so long. Glitch collage generator. All right, I did another submission, but it's not a real one. I do hope I can finish the idea I have on a different date, though. I'm still committed to doing it. Just some other day. Also, I leave for 5 minutes and you're playing with kids' pics. It's important. Yep. Thank you, Weary. No notes from Weary. No notes from myself. Let's go ahead and do escapism. Actually, I'm gonna hold off on that one. Let's look at Liddy's, which is it's silly mode, funky mode actually. Excuse me. They said Snow Halation Love Live School Idol Festival. Your Idol by Saja Boys? Copy link. Actually, pause. Let me do Jews. And then we'll do ladies. Just some experimentation. I don't know why, but I somehow struggled with this one. Still, I did come up with something I really enjoyed the mood of. Wow. Sick. Titus. This might be my favorite album you've done. I don't know if you're still here. Song. These last two songs, Dayanetta Daydream and Bastix, are like a vibe. Okay, so this is really cool. We can't see. We can't see what? The stream die again? Anyways, Christmas Tree, maybe, audiobook. It's funny because I know where these assets come from. Like, I've seen the images where these assets come from. Did I say Dayanetta? I don't know why I said Dayanetta. I meant Daytona. That makes sense. That makes more sense than whatever I just said. Let's do this. I like the plastic things in the pool. Yeah, that's nostalgic. You know, you go to the pool and they have the little linings to stop kids from going in the deep end. Kind of Christmas tree lol. It was a fountain close to my childhood home. Oh. That's just the that's where my headspace at. Forbidden noodles, yeah. Get off the ropes. That's what they'd always say. Lifeguards and patrols, they did not like me. I'll tell you that much. This is cool though. I like that the snow has, like, the snow up here is obviously like regular white snow, but then as it gets lower, it kind of, oh no, these are droplets. These are like water droplets almost. I mean, this is crazy. Yeah, it almost is like we're looking out a window. I'm struggling to explain what I'm looking at. Shookbot, maybe you can help.
I hate all my fans, I hate all my viewers, including you watching this live stream.
Most helpful Shookbot voice line. But yeah, this is cool. We're seeing more depth involved on the left side, right? Whereas normally it kind of just like goes off into a continuation, so you really don't know like what else could be over there. It seems to kind of cut here, and then the little island area has also been vanquished, and now we just have a fuller pool. And I think it'd be, we have a sister piece to this with this one, so it's kind of like a day and night mode type thing. And I mean, look at the difference, you know. I like it. I think I like this one more. This one is like definitely has that like horror atmosphere. You get a completely different vibe from the other one. Lane lines. Oh yeah, Vinna, you were a lifeguard. I'm pretty sure. So you actually like know the terminology. Yeah, no, that's cool. I think because my brain can process this one a lot easier, whereas this one feels more like mythical almost. This to me is like, yeah, I'm getting more of that like nostalgic, looking at a window, like maybe it's like I'm at some thing and these are the outdoor facilities that are shut down for the winter, and it's raining and snowy, and I want to go out and, you know, play or something, and then obviously I can't because the facility's shut down. I don't know if you get what I'm saying, but really cool. These edits are so well done, and they all feel like they have such, sorry, I'm like moving my chair, emotions, like heavy emotions connected to them and tied to them. It really reminds me of Bill Artman's, and it's just super interesting to see what has been done with the edits that have been made this go around. It is incredibly unique, especially if you like, if we just, let me set up a couple, right? This one came right after this one, and then like there's this, put that one here, right? Versus like this. They're just all so different. Well, look, look. These two are almost similar thematically in the way that these two are almost thematically similar. Let me like make it more like this, so it's more like a whatever they're called. You see what I'm like getting at, right? Like, it's just crazy how these all came out. Submitted my Shookmas thing? I thought you were doing one of the pool ones. You were doing an image thing. But thanks. We'll have to take a look at it. And I can stop yapping about the yeah. I appreciate that, Moon. Thank you. Close out of this. Let's move on. I'm gonna stop glazing. I've got other stuff to glaze. We've got bigger fish to fry. Alright. We got our third and final, I believe, Shookmas submission. This is from Escapism. And Escapism has submitted a Shookey Christmas image every year. And this was this year's one, where they have taken the clown character and done a little Christmas version of that. And I think this is phenomenal. They said they weren't... Jesus. They said that they thought that they didn't do a better job than they did last year. But in my opinion, we've got bigger pools to swim. That's so funny. I think that they outdid themselves because if we look at their... You get the gist. Yes, yes, sir. Thank you. I'm excited to take a look at it. If we look at their one from 2024. Oh, I only have... Oh, because that's in the other file. Doi. I'm going to pull it there. This is crazy. This is actually crazy. This type of stuff where it's like, I just need to like pick up a damn pencil. This is their first one. This was 2021, right? Blue hoodie. Don't know what's going on with the eye here, but it's still cute. They've even got the little... I mean, it almost even still looks like this character, right? 2020 dose. 2022. This is next year. A lot of improvement already. Constant improvement, yeah. 2023. Crazy improvement. Like mounds above. 2024. And it's like, damn. That's just a straight up, like, anime character. I like the star in the hair, too. Crazy. So they're saying that they don't think that they did a better job than from last year. But I argue that I think that they've outdone themselves because this image is way more dynamic than the last one. It's so fun. This has been going on for like 4 years now. Well, I stopped doing the Shookmas in 2022, so I haven't done this in 3 years because I didn't think anybody would want to do it, and I guess and the only reason I did it this time is because Minty did a submission, and then I had somebody be like, well, I'll do one if you do it, and I was like, okay. And then I knew that Escapism did submissions, so I don't get the Christmas, but that's fine. But this is crazy. Let me just like continue about this because it's so dynamic, in the way that it's like tilted and it's at like this 3/4 angle, and those hands, bro. Look at the hands. That's insanity. Are you saying? Yeah, right. No, I'm assuming you're saying that it's like mad impressive, right? Because I think that the angle at which they're at is... How do you even do that? That's insane. And the little winter breath snow thing coming out the clown nose, and the lighting... It's better because your character is actually stylized in this one. Yeah, I mean, my other character was just, like generic anime bandages, whereas I feel like this is actually a character. But like, what the heck? Like, crazy. Hands are hard to draw AF. That's what I'm saying. This isn't like a human or anything. They're like drawing the stylized features now. Right. And they still have the star, which is cool. It's a cool little Easter egg. But yeah, this is crazy. Cheese and rice. Who turned Shookey into an e-boy? Speaking of art, I believe in my blue sky, I did kind of maybe more expect Shookbot to have an alternative sprite there before having the more refined animation of the character sprite. Hold on. Alternative sprite. Hey, I love the alternative things, you know? Like Chris's drawing for the witch Shook, Femme Shook. That's cool, you know? I love when there's stylization and people add their own flair and things like that. Let me pull that up really quickly so the class can see. Yeah, that's sick, you know? I love that they took the character and did their own like interpretation and whatnot, you know? If I knew how to draw any better than like my silly robots, I would do fan art of the fan art. I do see the chromatic aberration. Yeah. Like I want to like put all the Shookey variants in a room and do like a Spider-Verse thing, death battle. But you know, all I know how to do is get Wi-Fi anywhere you go. Hold up. This is actually my biggest inspiration in my art, actually. That's nice. The Witch Shookey? The Witch Shookey is the biggest inspiration to your art? Or is it the challenges and things like that? Also this? So funny. How did he come up with this? How did they come up with this? This is the cry of fear? Or, like I would do like that. Or the blue cat that Jew has that has been in like one or two of their drawings, and then there's the pony. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. What if you know what I'll do? I should have thought of this before. I'll give the drawings to AI, and then I can AI generate them. I'm just joking. I don't even want to joke about that. What if with Ito and Shookbot and starring? Oh, and Shookbot, can't forget Shookbot. I need like a obviously I'm just using like the OG sprites, the Chris sprites, but I feel like I need to get actual Shookbot sprites. But the problem is, let me open the Shookbot folder. You guys are gonna peer into the wiring. Wireless looks inside wires. I'm so off topic. The Simon Shookey. It's so funny. This is the Cry of Beer album cover. What am I doing? Documents. Boom, boom. So the thing is that it's a bunch of different ones, right? Because these are all the ones, so these are all his emotes. They're just sprites, so I'd have to do a lot, which would be annoying. Use Grok! Oh no! And then the code itself is like that. Oops, I don't want to dox myself. But you see, like, it's set up with phrases, and then it's like it's linked to the actual sprite. So I'd have to get a few. But that would be cool at some point to do, to buy. If it's too much to ask, can the animated Femme Shookey I made besides Shookbot? Yeah, let's do that right now. Do I have it by itself? Do you have that? Do I have that? I can do that. But this is really cool. And it's our art, you know? Like, I know it's like a fan art of like the character, but like this is not mine. This is like everyone's, you know? This is something that we've all done together. So I hope you all feel that way, that it's a collective community in that sense, and it's not just, you know, like fan art or whatever. Where is this? Minty, did you send me? Oh, my blue sky. Got you. Thankfully, I have that. I can do that. In the meantime, let me go ahead and pull up. Okay, so that's done. And that is done. Oh, wait, no, we have another Jew post. Silly collage style. Yep. And then let me go to Minty. Bill Artman be posting on Blue Sky like it's nobody's business. Whoa! Oh, that's I already like that. Okay, here. Okay, I have it, but it looks like there's a white background. Do you have a transparent version that you're able to export? Maybe I can do that. Maybe it will if I download it. Can you do transparent GIFs? Maybe not. What am I thinking? What were they thinking? Anyways, how do I even download this? Let me just pull it up on the internet. Let me get this pulled up too. Oh, reopen that. Download this. This is another Jews. 16.2, 2.3, and boom, we can have that while I'm doing the other thing. How's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling? How's everybody hanging? What's everybody up to? How's everybody been? I feel like I haven't checked in with the chat in a second. I'm too busy. See that? Do you see? I got proper caffeine, and now I'm just like the wires are. All right. Mint TV. I download this too. Boom. Must be a valid handle. I'm so lost. Mint TV. That's what I did. Oh my gosh, bruh. I don't even remember what my... Is it... Somebody took Shookey as the Blue Sky? And I see that you have put it in the chat. That is amazing. Now that is going to save me so much time and effort. Thank you. Okay. We're here. Sorry, folks. Grok, is this real? I'm cleaning my room for my birthday tomorrow. We have so many birthday Decembers and birthday. Oh, Vena, birthday bozo tomorrow. Make the studio Ghibli style. OMG, happy birthday, Vena. Alright, let's do this thing. Last time I did this, it crashed Streamlabs, so just as a heads up, we might have to break this into 3 parts. But hopefully that doesn't happen. And here we go. It's so tiny! Why is it so small? It like won't let me resize it. There we go. Today's my birthday? No. Moon's birthday is May 12th. Fun fact, those are actually different photos I took over the span of like 10 years. Yeah, they're hanging out. Reminds me of Little Shop of Horrors. I get that. I see the vibes. You can actually make her sit on the pony because of the pose. So smart. What is that? What's the boss in Smiling Friends? It's genius. Why didn't I think of that? I do this. I think it's kind of like that, right? When's your birthday? January 13th? January 13th. Let's get some music up in this. Anyways, thanks for bearing with me. When is my birthday? I don't know. You've never told me. If you told me, I'd remember. Like, I know Michael's birthday. Michael, as in Vipa, 007. Michael's birthday is... Let me think. I think it's in September. No. It's not coming to me right now. October 21st. I had to look. New Shookey PNG tuber acquired. That's the joke? Oh, okay, my bad. The real thing is if I swap them, if I turn this one off, and then... It honestly looks a bit better because you don't have the orange on orange as much. Remember this in 2 days? You're lying! Why is everyone's birthday in December? Meow? Very cool, Shootbot, thank you. My birthday's in 5 days. That's crazy. Wait, so... You and Venna have the same birthday? Titus? Anyways, this is really cool. I love the frozen rose here. Like Tormorse was saying, it does definitely remind me of Little Shop of Horrors. Oh, that's so cool. The fact that it's coming out the pole there. I was talking about the pole manipulations. Winter babies. Super cool stuff here. I like this one a lot. I know you said it's just like a silly collage, but I think this is definitely genuine submission worthy. You want to talk about a silly submission. Let's go ahead and take a look at Liddy Cooner's submission. And for this one, since it is a silly submission, they left like a huge lore dump thing. So I'll just read that out and then we can move on since we still have quite a bit to go through. Alright, already I finished it. Now I'll tell you the references a bit, in spoiler tag obviously. The tower behind the slide is a reference to Sivagana, or Gilversunar's banner being the lighthouse from Tengami. There is a Flippy plush under the slide. I don't know, I kinda added that because I was trying to reference that one HTF/MLP creepypasta web series called Everything is Broken, which is a pretty cool series made by Chow0071, and also a bit of a no-brainer since Creepy Bloom is in the edit and she's actually in the web series itself. If you look behind Keck Croc Gunner, who I imagine is the main character, you'll see Apple Bloom, kind of a reference to how Bab's seed is a joke in my channel, appearing in some rips. The Mario render behind the Tengami Lighthouse is a reference to Sivagunner's fan channel called Mario Gunner, which takes place the exact render of Mario from New Super Mario Bros. Wii. New funky mode, just added that because why not? And I guess the hint for finding Creepy Bloom that is in the slide. In case you couldn't tell, you can clearly see the eyes of Creepy Bloom in the tunnels. And yep, that's a good place to hide them since, as we mentioned earlier, this is the darkest part of the photo. I see you up there, Mario. New funky mode. And I do see the Apple Bloom right there. I probably would not have noticed this one behind the Keck Croc Gunner. And then we have the other characters over here. Slappy from, I was gonna say Littlest Pet Shop, but no, it's Happy Tree Friends. And then we got the Snapchat thing. It says, again, chilling out in the cold. And they do not look very happy with their situation. December is for me, actually. We are a day apart, the 15th. Oh. So I always thought it was Silva Gunner, but I guess it's Siva Gunner. No Benouts is tomorrow. I'm confused, but it's fine. Let's continue. Very cool. Again, I'll make you a special rip, I guess. No way. We're getting a special rip from Liddy Cooner. Is effect back? Yeah, they are. I knew that. Let's go ahead and take a look at what they got. Oh, we got 2 from Minty. I just want to make sure we're on pace. Portal, auras, flowers. Okay, that's the concept. We'll leave that. We'll leave that one for now, Minty, since it's not finished. Because I think if you end up doing it, that could be cool. But you know, I don't make the compilation videos until a few days after the fact. So whether there is more submissions afterwards, you know, I can put them in. But let's go ahead and take a look at Ashley/Effect. And we got this cool one right here. This is good music, Titus. I am a big fan of this. We got the signature watermark/trademark of Effect, which is flipping the photo. And allow me to read their note they left, which writes, if I'm honest, I had no idea what to do with this image. I just speed-runned this thing right before the stream, lol. You know, for a speed-run, it's pretty dandy. Dandy's World. Which I had no idea what that was until the other day. But I love the colors. And as we do, there's always the one submission that makes me wanna throw it into the editing application and mess around, and I want to do that with this. I love the colors as they are. I love the purples and the blues and the cyans. And I love how you added that the background, added the stars. It's sick. Like, this is desktop material worthy, and because of that, it's inspiring me to want to take this and throw it into paint, and I want to see what other fun colors we can blend with this. So we'll take it, we're gonna do Control Shift U, we're gonna open up the hue slider and saturation menu, and I'm gonna take it and I'm just gonna slide it up like this and see. Ooh, already we're getting some more vibrancy, and now the colors are starting to shift here. Ooh, this is like almost an inverse. Interesting. That is crazy how bright those pinks are. That almost looks radioactive. Grok, is this sprunkly? Interesting. Ooh, that is kind of giving me a Californication vibe, if you know what the album cover for that, right? With the red pool. The sky pool. I feel like this could make like a cool like GIF, right? If it just like kind of like it's like let's go this way. Oh wow, that's sick. The green. That I like this a lot. This is cool. So minus 20%. Oh, look at that. That's sick. Bronk, is this Binkley? Well, I didn't even notice the noise filter. Waterfall, Undertale type location. I love the colors. I'm gonna go make dinner. I'll keep watching, but I probably won't be as active in the chat for a bit. Anyways, I gotta go to bed now. Good night, every pony. Bye, Minty. This is really sick. Alright, let's keep going. It's weird because this is almost like all one color. This is all just like green. This is really cool too. I wasn't as much of a fan going this way on the slider, except for maybe at the end. But this way is yielding a lot better results in my opinion. And I guess eventually the pool is going to end up as a yellow color, possibly. Excuse me. Yeah, it already looks like it's doing that. The piss pool. And we're actually back to... I never understood how that works, where both ends of the spectrum are the same, but sliding it across yields different values. I'm sure there's an incredibly easy explanation for why that is, but I just don't understand it off the top of my head. Radiation pool, yeah, I do get radiation vibes from this. So from 100... and then also 20, or if not like even 30, you get some really cool effects, if you will. And then even if we like, if I crank that up by 20%, and then let's go back down to like 20, yeah, that's crazy because it almost looks like it's like darkening the background, right? It is actually. Oh, and this, ooh. I sound like the video of the lion where it's like, ooh. This is sick. These colors, this is like this taste like a 7-Eleven slushie. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to articulate. It's just displayed as a linear slider because it's a circular rainbow. It works like that because it's a circle. And yeah, that is a pretty logical explanation for that. Thank you both. I'm obsessed with this though. I don't know why. It's giving like Taco Bell. Yeah. Mountain Dew Baja Blast. Exactly. Oh, thank you. That's like what I was thinking. Oh my goodness. You got it. Trippy. ... Thanks, Moon. That's exactly what I was trying to get at. And you scratched the itch. A Cure for the Itch by Linkin Park. We got another Titus submission. Where was this? Did they get rid of the from feature? Oh, they have it as author now? No. Can you not do from anymore in Discord? I'm trying to search for a specific thing. They have has, before, during, after, in, pinned, but I can't do from? Are you serious? Is it because I'm not in streamer mode, so why can't I? Am I in streamer mode? No. Wait. Yes? That's obnoxious. I'm just trying to find something. Well, never mind that, I guess. Titus, what is this? We got this. There's text. I see text. I can't even make out the original image. Radio Ghost. That's a cool name, though. They did remove the from feature? That's so dumb. The end shitification of Discord. It's not working. Because why would it? Why would something work? Why would a perfectly good feature? Why would they keep that in? You know, they gotta have the fucking. You have to pay $80 a month actually for Discord Nitro Premium Supreme in order to have the search function actually work all the way. My bad. I didn't think you'd like my image very much. I tried making it as dreamy as possible. I love your image. I gotta go now. Bye, Shookey. Bye, Vinna. That's funny, Moon. They didn't remove it? Maybe just try restarting your Discord? Oh, okay. It might just be because I have Streamlabs open. But I'm crashing out over it anyway. I'm crashing out over the fact that Discord sucks regardless. We need a new Discord. Like, you know how everyone used Skype, and then there was like a weird, awkward in-between point where everyone was not using Skype anymore, and it was like some people were using TeamSpeak, some people were using Mumble, and then Discord came along. We need a new Discord. It is just so bad now. No, I think it's just because I'm in streamer mode. It's fine. Anyways, 4 more submissions. Let's do Petscops. I think they're still here. I think they literally just commented. Yeah, they literally just said. Let's do theirs so we don't lose them in their storm. Boom and boom, 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 boom. Excuse me. 20. And here we have it. Oh, great. It did not download. Hi, my name is what? And I'm also here. Alright, let's break this down. We got, you were on your way to no access. Team Fortress 2, and we got the green guy pointing to it. It's always no access. My epic submission. Heart, heart, smiley face. That one friend that's too green. I don't know what this is. Hi. Sorry for this one. I didn't have the time. Petscop fan, smiley face. Why is it the G-Man Scout? Always bet on no access. I'm the green friend. That one friend who too green. Move close enough together to talk to each other. Oh yeah, I remember that Skype actually had 2 types of screen stream. One of them was just sound streaming. That's actually kind of cool. Let's use carrier pigeons. Yes. Shook cord. Maybe move. LAN party revival. Always bet on no access. Yep. I like that you made the slides blue though. Like this could have been a cool submission in and of itself with the colors and the blue and the monochrome. In fact, if you have that, I could put that in, because right now I'm like, I don't know if this, I mean, like, you know what I'm saying, like, this is cool too. I like everything here, but I see something here. Hello. Anyways, let's continue before my clown makeup starts to run. Phantom will finish off the we will finish off the stream with your snow photos, which means we are now on to our last submission for... Oh, never mind. I skipped Dr. Darkly because they are not in the form, but I am looking through the stream comps channel, so I found that. Wonderful. Dr. Darkly. This is a fun one. For my friends of Stranger Things, we got a Demigorgon, Hawkins 94. And it's a Polaroid photo. That's sick. That's fun. It's playful. I like it. It's creepy. It's contextual. The lighting is good. Oh, we have another one. I'm sorry. Jolly HF, who's actually just HF. So we'll take a look at theirs as well. And then we'll do moons. We'll save moons for last. And then we'll look at your snow photos. Phantom. Cool. Okay, just double checking to see if I had everything. And I got hiccups, the ones that they DM'd me. And I don't think AJ is doing this one, which is cool, which is fine. Quiet Place. Is that the Dead by Daylight model? Grok is the Sprunkly. I just turned saturation up and turned the contrast up. Hey. I'm just saying, I've had submissions that have done less. The horror film, if I'm being correct. Yeah, the Quiet Place, yeah. But I think this is Stranger Things. Because of Hawkins and the Demigorgon. They look very similar, the Quiet Place monsters and the Demigorgons. They must have worked on the same... It must have been the same, like, art director or something, or they must have been people who, you know what I'm trying to say? Then why they were the same actor, that's why? Oh, okay, I should have known. This stream would be 3 hours by now, by the way, if we did not have the other one crash on me. So, we are over an hour of what I anticipated the length of the stream to be. But that's okay. Doctor, are you there? I think my friends want to know stuff about your image. I almost named your image, Moon, Spores for some reason. Well, not for no reason, but we'll see as we look at it. Wait, I haven't noticed this? The name, Hawkins? Yep. Doctor is a big Stranger Things fan. They're always drawing the Mind Flinger. I don't know. I only watched the first season and the second season. And when I started watching the third season, and to me the show started not becoming interesting because I think what it would have worked better as like a mystery horror anthology series, kind of like American Horror Story. Not that I like American Horror Story, because I don't, but I thought the first season of Stranger Things was phenomenal. It deserved the glaze. I think Stranger Things as a whole, overhyped, overrated. Stranger slop, yeah. And plus, we don't fuck with Noah Schrapp or whatever his name is. The first season, fantastic. It's got mystery and intrigue, and it's dynamic, and it's unique, and it was capitalizing on the 80s trend at the time, which is so overdone now. And I think if they'd kept it as like a horror anthology, where every season we get a new cast in a new time period, doing a new thing, it could have run forever. You know, it could have been like a Black Mirror or any of these other shows, but it just got it like the demi-dogs. And the whole thing about it's like okay, the Demigorgon, he is like the villain, you know, and that's cool. It's like, okay, it can be a thing like Freddy Krueger or Jason, and it's like it can be its own thing. And then it's like there's hundreds of Demigorgons, and I could not even tell you what happens after the second season. All I know is there's like the weird like monster who's eating the bodies. I don't know. But the visuals are cool, I guess, at the least. I vibe with the first season, but I completely dropped off after the second season. That's what I'm saying. So I like this, right? Because this is like giving first season vibes. And I like when they draw the Mind Flinger, because I think that character's design is really cool. And I don't know. Opinions, right? Thank you, Doctor. This is awesome. Let's continue. We got HF, our penultimate submission. Not a lot to discuss here, but we can talk about it. It is funny because it reminds me of Bill Artman's game Darlets with the colors, because that follows a similar color palette with the blues and the reds, not the oranges really, unless you're talking in terms of like the lighting. But I think if they were here, they'd be like, oh yeah, I see what you're saying, in regards to that. But yeah, kind of fun, kind of cool. They mess with the colors, and I'll always appreciate that. Orange popsicle, yeah, you got the creamsicle slides. They turned yellow, which I'm not sure how. I guess they are already kind of a yellow. It's more like a beige, but it's cool. I like to see the colors being messed with. I'm a color person, you know. I like seeing it, so. But I don't got anything really else to say in terms of that. So we can go ahead and take a look at our last and final submission for this image comp, apart from Phantom's snow photos, which I don't know if they're still here, because if they're not, are you here, Phantom? Give me a ring-a-ding. Special Shookey slide. Oh yeah, I guess it is kind of Shookey colored. Shookbot, thoughts? Since I don't have much to say, thoughts?
I'm a cat, and I'm also a robot.
Okay, you heard it here, folks. Now we got Moon's final submission. We haven't had a Moon submission in, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, because this is the other one before here is the exit, I believe. So we haven't had a submission in 8 submissions. So very exciting. Go ahead and take a look at what we got. And wow, I am not disappointed with what we have. That's crazy that you did that in the span of like half an hour. Spores inoculate within your lungs. Oh, I love that word, inoculation. It's a mushroom word. It's a fungus word. That's sick. Oh, that's so creepy. Oh, that's cool. They're almost like eyes. Like, oh, wow, that's sick. I like that. You're still here? Alright, great. Holy crap, what am I looking at? That's fun. Red is my trademark. Yep, I can assure you that, because if I go to my shockuments, as I call them, and I go to the last stream edit that you participated in, which would be the exit edit. Come on, it's here somewhere. Where the heck is it? The escape. Here we go. This was your previous submission from April of last year. And then we have your kitchen one as well. That was also red. That was a red-based one. I gotta name these better, because some of these are just named numbers like 1, 2, 5. Oh, here you go. There's that. I like this one. This is cool. This is narratively unique. And I feel like there's like a story behind it. This is the one I was talking about, though. Oh man, red really is your trademark. I don't know how I never really picked up on that. Although, you know what's interesting is that this one is almost like a more muted red. And I guess you could say because it takes place outside, right? Like, look at the difference. It's almost like a softer red compared to this like crimson blood red that we are seeing with your other submissions here. Which, let me go ahead and just like, oh gosh, the white and the red contrast from the background is sick. It reminds me of that one SCP, the Blood Lake SCP, but this is really cool. I don't think there's a submission that I didn't use red. I can fact check you on that, and it'd probably be correct, so I'm not going to. Do you still have the video? Yeah, I should. I don't see why I would not. And if not, it's in the form. Here we go. I have a video submission from Marvelous Moy. So I don't have it in my files, but I do. I do have it in the form, if you had sent it there. Anyways, big fan of this. The mushroom creatures are taking over. It's super freaky. It's giving like end of the world AU, you know. The Scarlet Lake, or yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like the Scarlet Lake. But this is sick. It's giving Death Blighted in Elden Ring as well. You know, and you get like, you know. Very cool. Me gusta, me encanta. And I love the expression here. There's so much emotion captured. You know, they have this like evilness. Oh, and the gradient's pretty sick too. Where you have like the dark red, and you kind of have this like almost crimson moon in the background. It's like very nice. Very, very nice. Thoughts, Shookbot?
Cracking toast, Grommet.
You couldn't have said it better myself. Moon reference. Moon runes? Cool. Ugh. This is cool.
Yeah, we need fire! Fire!
Well, that's gonna close out are submissions for this comp. If you want to submit something afterwards so I can put it in the video compilation, just let me know. I mean, go ahead and do it, and then if you want to let me know so I have like a double way. Like, I'll check the form before I make the video, but if you want to get any more submissions in there, and then you know, you get what I'm trying to say. And as same goes for Shookmas. I can throw that up on my website because I have all the holiday stuff compiled there. And let me know if you want me to link any of your social medias to your posts specifically, and I can throw in the link in your name, and then you can get not only a credit, but you can get you know, people can check out your stuff from whatever link you want me to throw into your thing. But I don't know if I even have enough submissions to do a 2025 Christmas thing. So I've said it again and again. I love how the submissions turned out. They're just such much variety and creativity. Yeah, let's go through it really quickly, and then we'll go to look at the Red Phantoms images, and then we'll wrap up the stream. And somehow we're over 3 hours, but technically under currently. Bye, have a lovely day. Stream was great. Bye, Titus. So we got Moons, HFs, Doctor, Petscop, Titus, Ashley, Liddy, Jew, Weary, King Squirrel, Minty, Torma, Bill, Double Bill, Dream Machine, Nikoro, another Juice, Sown, Bill Artman, Red Phantom, Titus again, Hiccup again, Slime Boy, and that's it. Oh, and Kieran's Shamalamading Dong. Alright, let's take a look at these images. I'm just gonna move over to Discord to make it easier. This is cool. You can see, I like that you can see like a footstep here. And it looks like a track or something, like an ice skating rink or something like that. And the lights in the background, it's not bad. Oh, you know what this looks like is a college campus almost, but I think this is actually a hotel, right? My first thing is like, where was this taken? Like, what city, what town? Because I'm always curious to know like different regions of what I'm assuming is America. I could be wrong, but this is giving America core to me. All right, this is probably the best one we've seen so far. Very interesting how we get one track of wheels over the blanket of snow. And the wires are cool, and we get the sodium orange lights. Oh yeah, this is the best one so far. Buffalo. New York, huh? Wow. East Coast gang represent. I like the footprints. It makes it look inhabited. For sure. It makes me wonder, like, who has walked through these steps, you know? What did they look like? How tall were they? What was their hair color? What were they wearing? This one is definitely more like a classic liminal, though. And I love the square shape. It's very nice. So making dinner, it was a lovely stream. I don't know if I'll catch you before the end. It was really fun. Thanks, Drew. Ooh, now we get kind of like a neo-colonialism building over here. And look at those lights. And look at that snow. With a paved pathway, with no footprints. And it's a church, it looks like. Oh, wow. I like the little door topper here. It almost looks like angel wings. And what's interesting to me as well is the camera reflection. You could catch the light here as well. So that's really cool. And I do like the branches coming down as well. That's a cool image. This is probably... These two are really nice. We got two more to go through here. So we got this one. And that is some buildings here. Just looks like your average small city. Not a major city like New York or San Francisco or anything, because we don't see like a myriad of skyscrapers, but I do see like one here. I wouldn't know if you even consider that a skyscraper, and then a tall building over here. Yeah, it's weird because in Virginia they don't allow skyscrapers because we have like a law in the DMV area, DC, Maryland, Virginia. They're not allowed to have skyscrapers because there cannot be a building taller than the Washington Monument. So we have tall buildings, but we don't have skyscrapers because I think for a skyscraper to be classified as a skyscraper, it has to be like a certain, like skyscrapers, when you see one, you know, because they're freaking tall. Like I don't even think this is a skyscraper, right? This is just like a tall building. Skyscrapers are like, wow, that's actually really, really high up. Let me see if I have some pictures of one. I should. That was after. Oops, I'm looking at it backwards. Let me go to the next image while we're waiting. That's pretty. You get a lot of... I'm seeing like pinks here. That's cool. Okay, here's Chicago. Like, these are skyscrapers. And I know it's a little difficult to tell with the scale. So, like, these buildings over here, these ones are probably, like, this height. And as you can see, these are, like, almost 3, 4, almost 5 times as tall. I have a better one. It's not any better, actually. I wish I had, like, closer images. I guess I have, like... That's weird. I was just looking at these images the other day, and now I cannot find them. Oh well. I think I was getting confused. I think I was talking about this, but whatever. Cool. I like this last image. Like I said, you get like some pinks and blues and stuff like that. So that's cool. Skyscrapers scrape the atmosphere. Is that true? Yeah, they're called skyscraper for a reason. I have some New York City photos, but they're on my camera, but I never got around to upload them. True. Alrighty. I think that'll do it, though. So, thank you all. Shookbot, any last wrap-up words for us?
Hey, yo, chill the fuck out, yo. You sitting there playing with the...
Bro, stuck in January. First we get the Egypt meme, and now we get Eye of Ra. Please give him voice lines. He's suffering. No, I just made that up. Oh. Me when I spread misinformation. So mischievous. Cool. Thank you all. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for your submissions. Crazy how this has like been a longer stream. I really didn't expect that because we only had 23 submissions, whereas opposed to our last one, we had 32, 34, 33, whatever. So we had like 10 less submissions, yet somehow we're like a whole hour over. Which I guess lends itself to the quality over quantity argument. But anyways, thank you all so much for being here. Thank you, Moon, and thank you, Chew, and thank you, Petscop, and Effect, and Hiccup, and Torma, and Titus, and Minty, and Kieran, and anybody who's been here since the beginning of the stream and the stream previous. And Vinna. Vinna was here for a while. I'll see you... Did I say Titus? Next time. Goodbye. Have a good day. Have a good weekend. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.